ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Good block by Julio Cesar Chavez.
Good work.
Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who... Chavez is damaged by a right hand. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instincts now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Duran smashed by an uppercut.
Inside, inside. Hey, hey, hey.
What a destructive hook to the head by Chavez. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Duran's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Chavez has got to be careful right here. Now, I know he was stunned earlier, and he's using the ropes and using the corner, trying to support himself. But he's a sitting duck, isn't he?
If he doesn't move his head, he needs to now.
Oh, and a big right hand lands. Duran's damage. Can you believe this? What a big shot. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
3. Stand.
Roberto Duran's now getting back up off the canvas.
Come on.
Halfway through this round here. To the head he goes with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Get out of the way from the punch. Move your head.
A huge uppercut by Roberto Duran. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurting that round.
And the kind of round where Judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now, It's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
And he ties up on the inside. That's a good block by Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yep, yep.
And a big uppercut from Chavez. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Chavez's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
Teddy, everybody has the imprint of where they came from. In the case of Julio Cesar Chavez, he's the son of a railroad employee, and he grew up in an abandoned railroad car among 9 siblings.
Well, that will serve him in a pro career, especially since he didn't have a big amateur background, because that would help him as far as being ready mentally. He's had to fight things in his life already without getting in the ring.
Close the distance.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Roberto Duran.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
10 seconds to go in this third round.
Ahora, do that again.
Julio Cesar Chavez with a big shot.
It's all yours, baby. Keep working. Keep working. This is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but don't get lazy.
Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. Roberto Duran's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Not much action as he just ties up.
Keep moving.
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Chavez is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right.
That's it, just like that.
And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by Roberto Duran.
In and out, in and out.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep it up. Keep moving around the ring.
Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Chavez. Not able to land the headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Chavez.
Keep moving, keep moving. He's tired. He's tired.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Chavez is able to avoid that punch. Roberto Duran's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And that's the end of round 4.
Take some chances.
Chavez's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Round number 5 has arrived. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Roberto Duran's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
That is a sharp uppercut by Chavez. A well-timed right hand by Roberto Duran. Chavez is left now getting into the mix.
Uppercuts on the inside. Just like that. Just like that.
That is a strong uppercut there. Off the target by Roberto Duran. Well-placed hook there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Chavez. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. You know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Chavez is doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
You're not focusing. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it.
You got these one. Punch. Punch. One, two. One, two.
Missed that uppercut. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Chavez is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Roberto Duran's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Nice strike after catching one by Chavez.
Head movement. Head movement.
Count down the final moments of this round. Right to the belt line. Oh, his opponent got away from that uppercut. And the round comes to an end. Chavez is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Guard up.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chavez. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away.
He's tired. He's
Duran's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Turns over that hook upstairs. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. That straight right unable to connect.
Stay away from those.
Right hand downstairs. And now he's targeting upstairs.
On the inside.
And oh, what a good Roberto Duran's tagged by a right hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And that's the end of round 7.
You're in control of this fight. But don't get careless out there. He's boxing smart.
So as we start round number 8, Teddy's scorecard has this fight going in one direction. That's obvious to see. What's also obvious to see, though, is although he's winning the fight, he's been damaged badly. And I don't care who's in your corner, he's in a bad spot.
Well, you're only allowed to use certain medicines in the corner. The commission only allows you certain things. Aventine, thrombin, and, of course, adrenaline. From what I can see there's no thrombin, there's no Aventine. He's only using adrenaline, and he is not applying enough pressure.
Roberto Duran's trainers are doing a good job, aren't they, Teddy? Carroll was rocked, but now look, that's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand.
Yeah! Good work!
Roberto Duran's effort has gone downhill here. You can tell. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Solid. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, get to your feet. 2, 3, 4, get up, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
You got one. Don't stay in one spot.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Roberto Duran. Goes up top with a right hand. Roberto Duran's proving to be elusive.
Yeah, that's it.
Submits to the straight right. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. So he puts forth another punishing display. Chavez is dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
Up and down, side to side.
Roberto Duran's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to hold. He is damaged badly there. And banging away he goes. Oh, that's a big shot. Roberto Duran's hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape.
Oh! Roberto Duran's down. He is down, and I don't think he's going to beat the count.
I don't know if he wants to.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Chavez bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Julio Cesar Chavez.
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Julio Cesar Chavez's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.